Hey guys, it's Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. And in this one, we will be we'll be coming back after that superb year number 2 sim. Still don't believe it, I really don't, but we are Stanley Cup champions. The Vancouver Canucks are Stanley Cup champions. I never thought I would say that, to be honest, but I'm definitely glad I can say that now. So that isn't that incredible to just think about. Maybe one day. I don't think they're too far that they could at least compete for one. But all right, well, we're gonna do the off season in this episode. This is the first time I've been on this franchise mode for a couple of days, so I gotta just refamiliarize myself with it. But we can get into the draft. We'll look at the awards first, just because I can't remember if I showed them to you guys in the last episode or not. But if I didn't, we're going to look at them again. Or if I did, sorry, we're going to look at them again anyways. But let's go over it. The Stanley Cup champions, obviously your Vancouver Canucks. Sick. We played the Pittsburgh Penguins in the final. And they also won the Presidents, so we were the only two teams that won a team award this season. That's nice. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. And then looking at the player awards, we've got the Art Ross for Alex Ovechkin. Draisaitl wins the Hart. Norris goes to Carlson, and the Lady Byng as well goes to Erik Karlsson. Alex Nylander with the Calder. Conn Smythe went to Tyson Barrie. Obviously a huge free agent pickup for us. Carter Hart wins the Vezina. Wow, that's crazy. Only in his third season. That's crazy. William M. Jennings goes to Benny Boy, Big Man Bishop. Then Ben Harper wins the Masterton over in Toronto. Sure. Jack Adams went to Durrett, which is the San Jose coach. Sorry, I don't know why I had to think about that. It's literally right there. But I really don't know why our coach didn't get this award. I'm pretty sure we finished higher than the Sharks. We literally are listed as a hopeful team, which means we might make the playoffs, we might not. And we won the Stanley Cup. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Not that the team that wins the Stanley Cup every year should be the team or should be the coach that wins it, but we probably weren't listed to make the playoffs, and we made the playoffs and won the cup. How is our coach not the coach that wins the Jack Adams? Because I'm 100% positive that we finished above San Jose in the standings as well. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Kopitar wins another Selke. Draisaitl with a Ted Lindsay. So it's gone to an Oiler the past 4 seasons, or for the past 5 seasons, sorry. And the Maurice Richard to Alex Ovechkin. Nice. But yeah, let's just check that out of curiosity, because I'm not too sure. Yeah, we did. We finished above San Jose. That just doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense why the Sharks coach got the Jack Adams. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to go to the playoff tree to see where did San Jose. We beat San Jose in the conference final. We literally beat them in everything. We finished higher than them in the standings, and we did better than them in the playoffs. We literally won the Stanley Cup. They didn't even win the West. It just doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. All right, well, moving on. Let's take a look at this entry draft. We'll see what kind of players are in here for us. Do we have a first rounder this year? Let's see. Actually, new feature I can sim. I do. We have the very last pick in the first round, which obviously probably won't be a. Oh wow. Matthias. We'll go with Matthias. Matthias Sundstrom, a left D franchise potential offensive defenseman. Wow. Okay. Sure. And then there's a France That's projected to go second overall, a France player. That's sick. I've never seen a France player drafted so high. Dwight Purinton. Interesting. And then a Finn, a Swiss, and then a Canadian round out the top five. That's a very unique top five. Interesting. Non-American in there. Interesting. Well, we're not going to make a trade. We're just going to sim to our draft pick. Not too worried about it. Let's go back and see. So Sundstrom, a medium franchise out of the draft. Purinton, medium elite. So that's 2 defensemen, 3 defensemen, 4 defensemen are the first 4 picks. Wow, I didn't even realize that. Nadnin and Walensky as well, and then Wong was a center. Sillinger is a high top 6. So he'll be pretty good. Kaupinen, another defenseman. Lambos, another defenseman. Cheka, another defenseman. So there was 7 defensemen in the top 10 that were drafted, 7 or 8. That's crazy. Any mid-round steals here? A lot of top 4, or I saw a few top 4D. There's 2 low elites there. Another medium top 4, medium top 6, and that was our pick. Well, let's see if we can get anything here. Matthias. I don't know if it's Matthias or if it's Matthias. I'm really not sure. Matthias Franzen. A center. Don't really need a center, but he probably is the best player to go for right now, although we could go for Travis Siffers. He's a gem, for sure a top 4D. I mean, I don't think it would be a bad pick to go for a defenseman, especially because the defensemen in this draft have been pretty good so far. So let's go with Siffers or Cyphers. Let's see, a medium top 4, 63 overall, not bad. We do not have a second round pick. We go to the very end of the 3rd round, but let's go see the 2nd round. So Franzen, Zidlicki. So Franzen wasn't bad. Cons. Pushkarev, sorry, Nornan, McGrattan, Zhao, medium elite goaltender. Wow, okay, good for Tampa. Not like they need a goaltender, but now it's our pick, and I'm going for a goaltender because he's German. My man. I mean, he's going to be a medium backup. Hopefully he's maybe high backup. Medium backup, but it's all good. We will sim to our 4th round pick. Let's see if we can get a steal here. How the hell do you say that name? Arbor Jakaj? Maybe? Robbie from Delorme. That is a very long name. Ryan Gottfried? Yeah, sure. I'm just looking for a computer-generated player. Charles Edouard Drouin, I think, is real. Zachariah Neal, though, which I believe a Latvian player. Let's take him, see if he's any good. I really don't like having to go back to see that. Ooh, medium bottom 6. That's not great, actually. Justin Braun, no thank you. Actually, I think, I'll check after this, but I don't think I actually need to. Merrick Burka, he's in our OHL draft. Nice. Dan Bartos, Jorg Wennerberg. Yeah, that's a sick name. We're going for him, another German. But like I was going to say, I don't think I actually need to go back. I think if I just hit the right stick, yep. Low top 6, not bad. I can't see his overall, though, which is kind of an ish. So I guess we will go back. Might as well. Let's just see what his overall is like. 48. Wow, that's a low overall. That one's tough. And then we've got 1 or 2 more picks here. I literally know nothing about any of these players. Why are our scouts awful? I guess let's go with Tyson Wilsey. Sure, Wilsey. He is a medium 7th. Let's see. 62 overall, not too bad. And we'll sim to the very last pick of the draft. Let's see if we can hit anything here. Khalil Jennings might have to be the pick just because he is for sure going to be a 7th defenseman. What about Kai Piernes? Piernes? I think I've always said Piernes, but I feel like it's Piernes. We're going to go for Kai Piernes. Just take a shot on the guy. Why not? Medium 7th, 54 overall. Not not great. We actually took a lot of defensemen in that draft. I probably shouldn't have taken so many defensemen, but I don't think it'll matter too much. We've got a lot of coaches. We got our entire AHL coaching staff to re-sign, as well as like half our scouts. Okay, cool. And we've got a lot of okay, we've got a busy off season then. Real quick, let's try and sign the coaches and the scouts. So I will give Homer a bit of a raise. Angelo Homer. It's an interesting name. Gustavo Bickle. It's a sick name. Gustavo Bickle. Yeah, come on, that's sick. I'll give him a bit of a raise as well. Bobby Lankow. Again, we'll give him a bit of a raise as well. And then, let's see, Par Bacher. He is our AHL assistant, apparently. He does not want a lot of money. But we'll sign him as well, or we'll at least try to. We'll see if we can get those coaches to come back now for scouts. Jesus, we got a lot of scouts. Jyrki Aalto. That's a sick name, honestly. Annika Heiskanen, a female by the looks of things. Emmanuel Fournier. It's a 6-year deal for him. Good for him. Rodney Ling. Nice, nice. Arthur Vigilante. It's actually a sick name. Felipe Adamski. Nice, nice. The great Adamski. Petra Vanek. Maybe another female. And then Emmanuel Gaudet. We've got 2 Emmanuels that are expiring. Nice. Well, we'll offer them all a deal. We'll see if they accept. Now, let's take a look at what really matters now with these all expiring players. We've got a lot of players to re-sign this year. We do not have a lot of cap space, just shy of 20 million. So let's see, what are we gonna do here? Alex Edler, I would like to bring back. Eesh, 4 million's a bit much though, buddy. Don't you think? What are the odds I can get him for like 3.5? I mean, he's definitely gonna decline that, but I'm gonna try it anyways because yeesh, that's an expensive contract. Something I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to pay him that much. Stetcher, I would say probably 2.5 for the next 2. Isn't a bad deal. Levo does not want an extension. We will release him. I'm torn on Brassard. Like, he doesn't want an extension, but he played pretty damn well for us last year. Put up 45 points, which has by far been the best he's done for for quite a few years. Plus, he's playing as our third line center, but he's now listed as a second line C. Yeah, let's see. Out of curiosity, how much does he want? Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I'm not giving him an 8-year deal, but I'm just seeing options. Really, I mean, we could give him like a 3 or 4-year deal, but he doesn't want an extension. I feel like it's not worth it. I feel like we'll have to release Brassard as well. Tyler Mott, I would like to bring back. He just wants a 1-year, 2-way deal. I'm fine with that. Tanner Pearson does not want to come back. I'm okay with that. Jake Virtanen, I do want to sign. We'll lower it a little bit. See if we can get 1.45 for 1 season is all he wants. That's at a cheap deal, I should say. We'll see if he accepts that. Adam Gaudet, I would like to bring back. I'll give him a 2-year deal. Can we give him like 1.05 for 2? I'll bring him up to 26. Brandon Sutter. He had a pretty good season last year, in all fairness. 44 points. A career high for him. I don't know. He does want an extension. He's listed as a 4th liner. And he's a very good 2-way forward for us. You know, Brandon Sutter might actually not be a bad shout. I was going to say, assuming he doesn't want a lot of money, at least. Can we do 1.5 for 2? Because I'm okay with that. 1.5 for 2 years isn't bad. Jordy Ben does not want an extension? Sure. I don't know how people don't want an extension with us after just winning a cup. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Justin Bailey, I'm gonna just sign him to a 3-year deal. He'll be in the AHL for us anyways. Tim Schaller again will be playing in the AHL for us. We'll give him a 2-year deal though. Olli Levy, 23 years old now, huh? What are the odds he actually pans out? 76, 23. I mean, he might be able to break the NHL as a bottom sixer, but I can't imagine him doing much better than that. Rafferty doesn't want an extension. We'll release him. Biega, definitely keep him in the AHL. He's a very good AHL defenseman for us. I will actually sign him to a 3-year deal as well. Yeah, like he's just played incredible in the AHL for us the past 2 seasons. 47 and 70, and then 36 and 76. So he's been a very good AHL defenseman. Goland, 22, 75, not bad. I'll give him a 2-year deal. No, I kind of want to give him a 3-year deal. I know he only wants one, but I'm going to give him a 3-year deal just because, Guillaume Brisebois I would like to bring back for the AHL as well. Again, we'll give him a 3-year deal. So a lot of these players in the AHL that are just going to be getting 3-year deals. Zachary McEwen, we will bring back as well on another 3-year deal. Josh Tevez, we'll bring him back. He's still a serviceable AHL defense, so he's not going to grow much more. Vogt, Carson Vogt. I was going to say, do we draft him? Which, yes. 2019? Yeah, we drafted him in wait. No, okay, no, we didn't draft him. This is a real draft pick. He played very well with the Calgary Hitmen the past 2 seasons. Basically the exact same stats. All right, 70 at 21 isn't bad. He'll definitely be playing in the AHL though. We'll sign him up. Francis Perron, 69 at 25 isn't great. We'll release him. Elliott, don't know who this guy is, but we'll sign him. 2-year deal, 23 years old, 68 overall, isn't too bad. Let's see, how many more players we got? Still got a few left. Hoglander, a rookie that we can sign. What is, oh god, I almost just threw my phone. We'll just give him what he wants. What is his name? Niels Hoglander, alright. Let's see, Petrus Palmu we'll bring back. Why not? We'll give him a 2-year deal. $750K, and then Jacek we'll bring back for 1 year just because he's 23 at 65, so that's not great. Keppen and Plosic, 2 bottom sixers, Ethan Keppen and Karel Plosic, yeah. I don't think I'm going to sign either of them. I think I'm just going to let them go. We'll release their contracts off the books. And let's advance a day. We'll look at the goaltenders after. Adam Gaudette accepts. Cool. Biega accepts. Okay, so Edler rejects. I got to give him more money, which is not surprising. As well is Sutter going to reject. Virtanen accepts. Schaller accepts. Mott accepts. Stetcher accepts. Bailey accepts. Brisebois, Jacek, Lind, Ulevi, McEwen, all accepted. Josh Tevez, though, rejects. Mitch Elliott is his name. Carson Vogt, Niels Hoglander, Petrus Palmu, they all accept. So we just got 3 players to re-sign right now. Alright, let's see. So Edler, we will look at first. Can I offer him an extension, please? Why is my controller just not working? What the hell? Hello? I'm so confused. What the hell just happened? I couldn't press A on any of the players to re-sign them. I'm so confused. What the hell just happened? Okay, that was really weird. Okay, that was terrifying at the same time. That was terrifying. Okay, 3.75 for Edler for 1 season. We'll see if we'll take that. Sutter now wants more money. Actually, no, he doesn't. I don't think so. 1.2 for 2 years. Then can we do that? And Tevez, fine. I'll just release Tevez. That's fine with me, honestly. Now for the goaltending. Do we bring back Jacob Markstrom? He didn't have a great regular season, but if it wasn't for Jacob Markstrom, we would not have won the Stanley Cup. He played 15 games for us, went 13-2, had 2 shutouts with a .934 save percentage and a 2.29 goals against average. I mean, like, I feel like I gotta bring Markstrom back. I mean, we'll have one hell of a pair, but I gotta see how much he wants. To be fair, not as much as I was expecting. He is 31. I don't necessarily want to continuously sign him to, like, I don't really want to sign him to a long deal, because if you look at, let's see, if you look at next year, who we've got to re-sign, Besser is a big one. Let's see, though, we've got a couple of prospects there. Let's see, so we've got Mott, we'll have to re-sign, Goldobin, Eriksson, unlikely, Beagle, unlikely, Boucher, I probably would, Jacek, maybe, but Besser, I mean, I guess Besser's really the only one. You know, maybe, wait, so let's see, Besser's the only one that year, and what about the next year? Who will be expiring? Some prospects, Bo Horvat, which Furland, Berchi, Kreider, yeah, maybe I only do a 2-year deal, so he'll come off the books the same time as Horvat and everybody like that. Yeah, you know what? I think that's not a bad shot. We'll give Markstrom a 2-year deal. Let's see, 2 years. Can I give him 4.25? I doubt he'll accept that. That's probably way too cheap, but we'll try it. Connor Ingram, I would like to bring back. He'll be our AHL starter. Zach McIntyre, will he be our backup, though? Let's see, do we have any other goalies signed? We have Demko, we have DiPietro, I completely forgot about DiPietro, Jesus. I kind of hope Markstrom does decline that now, to be honest, because DiPietro is backup goalie ready for the NHL. You know, worst comes to worst, Markstrom does sign that deal, we will just trade him come the season, and yes, McIntyre will be our backup. So we'll have 5 goalies signed for now. Let's advance a day. We will see. Homer, not entirely thrilled, but he does accept. Sure. Okay. Bickle accepts. Nice, nice. I'm not interested in joining this job, Bobby Langhouse says. Okay. And then Backer accepts. Nice. Alto accepts. Heiskanen accepts. Fournier accepts. Vigilante accepts. Vanek accepts. Edler accepts. Nice. Markstrom did reject. Okay. Sutter accepts. Ingram accepts. McIntyre accepts. Okay. So Markstrom. Man, I do really want to bring him back. I do. But I feel like we've got to give the backup role to DiPietro. DiPietro might grow in the off season, like he might grow to an 80, maybe even an 81. Like he's for sure backup ready. Unfortunately, I mean, I could cheese the game. I could sign Markstrom, then trade him away come the start of the season. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Jacob Markstrom, you will always be a legend in my eyes and in the Canucks fans' eyes. You did bring us the first Stanley Cup in franchise history. So thank you, Jacob Markstrom, Vancouver Canucks legend, as X-Tech would say. Oh, man. And I think that'll be it for us. Lundell will have to re-sign next year. Interesting. Um, yeah, well, let's just make sure we don't have anybody else to re-sign. We're good for skaters, and Markstrom we aren't gonna sign. That will be it then, guys. Let's go check out the coaching staff once again, because I am gonna need to sign Lankow. Let's see, we've got how much cap space? 1.4. Okay, well I can give him quite a raise if he really is gonna be a dick about it. I'll give him, we'll give him 703K. If he doesn't accept that, then what the hell? All right, let's advance a day. We'll see. Ling accepts our contract renewal as well as Adamski, as well does Gaudet. All right, advance another day. Lankow. How? Like, why? I hate signing coaches in this game. It is ridiculous. It just feels impossible to re-sign some coaches. It's ridiculous. I'm just gonna give him a 1-year deal. I will give him the max fucking deal if I have to. There, you'll get 1 mil for 1 season, buddy. Take it, and if you don't, I swear to God, like Jesus Christ, just accept, please. Let's advance a day. Advance a day again. How? What do you mean? I don't care if you don't think you're good enough. I don't care if you think you're better. It's $1 million. Just take the fucking deal. Like, you're not gonna get more. You're not gonna get anything better than that. Jesus Christ. Now we've got to sign someone in for the coaching staff. I hate signing coaches. I find it impossible. It's ridiculous. He's an AHL assistant coach. Let's see. Can someone have a decent overall at least? No. No, those are awful. Great. The best one looks to be probably this guy. Maybe this guy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go with this guy. Felix Sturm, buddy. You want a big $6 million deal, or 6 million, no, 600,000 I meant. Offer him a contract. We'll see if he accepts that. Now, before we look at free agency, I need to see what this team is going to look like this coming season. Well, this as a contender. Nice. So yeah, let's see what this team is going to look like forward-wise first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Realistically, I do not need to sign a forward, but what if I want to do Pedersen, Besser, Berchi, and we'll do Horvat, Furland, and someone, and we play Kreider on the third line? I mean, I feel like that's not a bad shout. We'll take a look at that in a minute, though. Defensively, we've got Barry and Hughes with Myers, Edler, Stetcher, and maybe Ulevi. Unlikely, though. I feel like we definitely have to sign a defenseman. Alright, well, let's take a look at the defenseman on the block. Or, sorry, not on the block. Again, I didn't mean on the block. Back. I want to edit our trade block because I want to get rid of Colin because I noticed that he was on it. I do not want to get rid of Colin, thank you though. I will just completely clear the trade block just to make things easier so we hopefully don't get a lot of trades in the off season or through the simulation of the off season. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. In free agency, we could sign a second line forward. We could sign we need to sign a defenseman. Mikhail Granlund, huh? That looks like the big boy. Well, actually, no, I would say Alex DeBrincat. Wow, Philip Deneau is an 85, sure. Let's see, out of curiosity, I'm not gonna sign DeBrincat, but let's see. 6.35 is a first and a third, which is surprisingly cheap. That's crazy. Let's just say 2 years, because that's the cheapest he would like. 5.8, no, that's still 2 years. Or that's still first and third, so I meant 2 picks, sorry. Well, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna sign him. Wow, Filipino, a 84 at 21, and the Rangers let him. Rangers, right? Yeah, Rangers let him go. That's crazy. Let's see, out of potential. Ooh, Dante Fabro. I mean, that would be a nice defenseman to sign. What would we have to give up? Probably a first. Wow, still a first and a third in that territory. That's surprising. Um, I mean, why? Uh, like, why? Why is that a first and a third? I don't know. Where does it turn into like a second? Ah, there. Because I don't think we have our second. Is that Devon Shore? Damn. Filipino. Dmitry Timashov made the NHL lineup last night for the Leafs, and John Tavares is the Maple Leafs captain, the 25th in franchise history. Alright, I really don't know what to do here, guys. I need to sign a defenseman, that's for sure. I do kind of want to sign a second line forward, in all honesty, but real quick, we should really focus on the D to see Murray, Brodin, Niskanen, Dillon, Fabro, Carlson. I mean, we don't really. It doesn't need to be a tremendous defenseman. Like, it doesn't need to be a top four defenseman, although it could be. I do want to see, realistically, I mean, I'm thinking maybe like a top four left-handed defenseman. Because if we look at our D, Edler, I could play on the third pair. Like, I could do Edler and Stetcher on the third pair. So, like, we have Barry and Hughes. That's our top pair. Then we've got Myers, who's a righty. We've got Edler, who's a lefty. Stetcher, who's a righty. So then when we play a lefty with the top, or in the top four with Myers. So I would say Dante Fabro kind of not an option. Not that I really want to give up any draft picks, anyways. But let's see. I mean, Murray and Brodin are both left-handed defensemen. Murray is tremendous defensively. Brodin's very good defensively as well. Brendan Dillon, also very good defensively. I was kind of looking for someone that could maybe put up points, but that's not looking too great. There's not a lot of Alex Goligoski, but he's just not a top four defenseman anymore. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to sign Ryan Murray. I don't know about I mean, he's pretty cheap anywhere, really. Like, no matter how many years I sign him to, he's pretty damn cheap. Like, what if I do a 2-year, 5.8 deal? I mean, at this point, I feel like since he's 27, he would want to stay somewhere. Oh, I don't know what to do. Like, we could do, like, 6.2 for 7 years. Bring him up to 34 years old. It is very tempting, it really is. Screw it, we're gonna try it. Ryan Murray. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think that's bad. I really don't. I think, I think that's a decent option. As for forwards, do I want to sign someone for the top six? Wow. The Blue Jackets just lost Foligno and Murray. That's no good. Well, for them, I mean. Henrik Borgstrom. Interesting. He's got, unfortunately, an RFA, which I don't really want to deal with. I'm looking for someone that's relatively cheap. Krejci, meh. Tatar. Corey Perry, Pontus Aberg. See, when I was saying a second liner, I meant like a second liner that was pretty good. What about Ilya? Ilya Kovalchuk. Oh man, I would have to give him a lot of money that I don't really want to give out. I don't know. Carl Soderberg, Henrik Borgstrom is cheap, man. He really is. What do I have to give up for that? Let's see, the cheapest he's going to want is 2 years, so I think I'm right around the third pick. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm right around that third pick territory right now. Let's see, because Borgstrom can still grow. I don't know if Florida will be able to re-sign him or not. Let's give Borgstrom $2 million for 2 years. We'll give up a third rounder for it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's advance a few days before we end this episode. We will see if we get those players. Felix Sturm accepts. Cool. All right. Now we should find out the next day for at least one of the two players. Henrik Borgstrom decided he wanted to go with a different team. Damn. Does that mean he actually signed with Florida, or he just didn't actually sign somewhere? Let me see. Oh no, it looks like he signed. That's unfortunate. Yeah, damn, that kind of sucks. Damn. Oh man. I don't know what to do now. I really don't. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, man. Let's see. Will we get Ryan Murray then? We will get Ryan Murray. Alright, well, we've got a pretty solid top four now. I don't know what to do with forwards. I really don't. I mean, we don't need to get a second line center. We are listed as a champion status team now. That's crazy. Okay. Ah, man. Let's just take a look around really quickly to see if there are any forwards on the block. Mikhail Backlund, not bad. That's an expensive deal. I'd rather not take, though. Again, same thing for Jordan Stahl. A very good second line center. Jonathan Daves. But again, those are some expensive contracts I don't really want to take. Jason Dickinson is not going to pan out. Brennan Saad, Nick Foligno, who literally just got signed, sure. Look at that, they've actually got wingers now. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, huh? Had a very good season last year. 71 points. That's a career high for him. Huh. RNH, huh? Interesting. That is really interesting, actually. Because he's on an expiring deal, which means, really, I wouldn't mind taking him in. Connor Sheary and Pat Maroon, both in. Nashville, interesting. Oh, God, that decor. Zaitsev and Vlasic, two of the worst defensive contracts. For overalls, at least. David Perron, not a bad option. Jaden Short, he's on a big contract, though. Braden Shen isn't bad either, but again, on a big contract. I mean, David Perron wouldn't be bad. I kind of wish he was like an 84 overall, though. Although I've seen Perron do very well throughout the sim. Paul Stastny, not bad. Pacioretty is kind of expensive. I'd rather not. I'm going to go back to Edmonton really quickly and see if RNH is an option. You know, I mean, we might as well go all out for one more season. Try and repeat, I guess. So let's see. Right now, we've got Pedersen, Horvat, Besser. We'd have RNH, Furland, Berichi, Kreider, Mott, Virtanen, Gaudette, Sutter, Beagle. I would have to put in that because I did notice that we were over the cap a little bit. I would have to. Let's see, is this actually a realistic move for the Oilers? I mean, obviously he is probably playing third line C, if not on the wing. They've got some decent wingers. You know what? I don't know what to do. I really don't. Let's see. Prospect-wise is what I gotta take a look at here. I mean, Lundell, I'd really rather not. really rather not trade. So, best prospect forward-wise is Lind, and I know who our best prospect defensively is. Well, it's not Levy, it's actually Wu, but Levy might have to go in this, and I feel like it would be realistic, in all honesty. As for the goaltending, obviously not giving up DiPietro. We didn't just draft Bednar, right? We drafted him last year. Give them a goalie prospect as well. Do they still struggle with goaltending? Yes, very much so. See, that's where I'm like, well, maybe if we had assigned Markstrom, I could have added Markstrom into this trade, but let's see. So, 2 prospects and a bottom 6 forward, and we're going to have to add a draft pick, which I'm not going to get rid of our first or third. We've got a first, second, and third next year, though. We might have to give up a first here. I mean, I don't think this will go through, but we'll try it. Yeah, no. And let's try the first next year then. I think that's going to go through, and I truly think this isn't a bad trade. I really don't. We aren't giving up much. I mean, the best case scenario, the worst case scenario, I guess, is we get rid of this first, and it's a great player because Levy, Max, I'm sure he won't pan out. It's hard to say, being 23. Bednar, I highly doubt anything's going to come from it, plus Beagle, he's on an expiring deal anyways. I think this is a steal of a trade. I think really we are giving up a low-end defensive prospect, a very low-end goaltending prospect, and a probably not so great first-round pick for a very good second liner in an RNH. That's not going to go through, really. Damn, I really did think that would go through. I will give you my third in 2024 as well. I mean, that makes it a little bit more even, let's be realistic. I think I have to do that. Oh, just a touch, really. Damn. Which means we might actually have to give up our third in this coming draft because it's actually on the block. They actually want it. I still think that's a steal. No, that won't go through. That won't go through, though. We're going to have to give up that second then, which means I should be able to get something back, and we get their fourth back then. I still think that's a steal for us. There we go. We're going all out this year, guys. We're going for a back-to-back. All right. I'm going to end the episode here. That was way longer than I expected. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. And I will see you in the next one, where we will sim year number 3. And we'll see if we make the playoffs. We'll see if we go for a repeat. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.